everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie hangout. Solo, a Star Wars story. Okay, so it's opening weekend of the, gosh, anticipated for both good and bad reasons. Star Wars, I guess this year's Star Wars movie, since they're coming out every single year. Anyways, let's take a look at how it's doing so far. So, with one day already finished over a for a 4-day weekend, Disney is already dialing down its projections. So originally they were hoping, and this was a conservative estimate, that they would get $150 million, not over a 3-day weekend, but over a 4-day holiday weekend. So you figure if it's a holiday weekend, every people are going to be off of work. People are just going to be kind of like chilling with their family, looking for something to do. So, if you got, a couple adults are going to bring the kids, tickets go from, one ticket to two, three, or four if the whole family goes. So Disney was really banking on that, and it's just really not happening. So they dialed it down from 150 million to between 105 and 115 million, which is a pretty sharp drop. And a lot of online publications are taking note of that. I'm looking here at the LA Times, and their headline is Disney slashes solo box office forecast as early ticket sales deeply disappoint. Not good. That is not a headline you want to have in the LA Times. You go over to Newsday.com, Solo, a Star Wars story review, disappointing, marginally entertaining. They give it 2 out of 4 stars. Ouch. Look over here at Forbes Online. Box office Solo, a Star Wars story disappoints with a mere $36 million Friday. Now, a lot of people would be happy about that $36 million in one day, but you have to remember, this is a Disney movie. They already have a huge distribution channel all over the world. And also, it's Star Wars. Star Wars is a known property. I mean, Star Wars is like any household item you have, a name brand. You really don't have to do a whole lot of marketing for it. Everybody already has consumed it in the past. They liked it, with the exception of The Last Jedi, of course. They like, for the most part, the product. They like the characters. There's really not a whole lot of selling you got to do to people. And then the fact that a known company like Disney with a beloved product like Star Wars is doing so poorly, it really shows the disdain that people have for where the franchise is going and where Lucasfilms is taking it, as well as the captain of that ship, Kathleen Kennedy, and how she's basically just driving this entire franchise. I don't even know where. She's going like warp speed through the sun. It doesn't even make any sense. I like to go to Box Office Mojo because they break down how a film is doing into every category you can think of: the genre, the franchise, how well it's doing amongst other films in the franchise, domestically, foreign, you name it, it'll let you know how it's doing. So domestic total as of May 25th, 2018, $35,631,000, and that's the estimate right there. So as you can see, yeah, I mean, it's not living up to Disney's expectations. And the funny thing about it is, all the warning signs were there to begin with. Disney knew ahead of time that people who like violent space odysseys, science fiction movies, they don't want to listen to social justice warrior preaching. They just don't want to hear it. And apparently they think that if they force feed people enough of the propaganda, the people will just become brainwashed and accept it. But we're not that stupid, and we're not going to be talked down to. And unfortunately, Lucasfilm wants to do that. So the good thing about this is, in the long run, it'll send a message to Kathleen Kennedy, if she's still even working for them, hopefully not, Lucasfilm and Disney, that we're just not going to hand over our money if you tell us that you're coming out with a Star Wars film. And it's really sad because, Han Solo is a beloved character. I mean, he's my favorite character in the Star Wars universe. Um, so it's just sad. But hey, I mean, it's not our fault. So what do you guys think? Do you think Lucasfilm and Disney are going to learn from their past mistakes, or they're just going to keep barreling along, destroying the whole franchise, losing millions and millions of dollars? What do you guys think? As always, guys, thanks for stopping by. Subscribe if you want to get reviews, rants, and original content. Later.